all seen the show The Very Odd Parents. But do you know why the show is the way it is? I bet you didn't. Luckily, I got a limited edition of the first season box set and saw the history for myself. However, it is not what it seems to be. The intro was very different than how it usually is. In the beginning, the scene is very demonic and full of creepy laughter. When it gets to the point of Timmy making the wishes, it starts to speed up as if they were chipmunk versions. At the end of the intro, Vicky turns into a bomb and everyone explodes. I have no idea what was that, but who cares? Body parts flying, and Cosmo screaming and crying. I knew I should have stopped right there, but my mind wouldn't let me. So I continued. The beginning of the show started with the view of Timmy's house, and then his room. There was no fishbowl. That was odd. So this was clearly before Timmy had fairy godparents. His digital clock flicked to 7 a.m. with the sound of a siren wailing. Timmy's parents kicked down his bedroom door. His dad then yelled, "It's time for your morning speech!" Oh, sorry. "It's time for your morning beating, Timmy!" Timmy screamed and tried to hide, but his dad grabbed him. The scene faded into black, and Timmy continued to scream. The next scene showed Timmy with a black eye, muffles on his head, and his right arm bent the wrong way. His parents were leaving the house, telling the babysitter, Vicky, to finish the job. Because they were just too tired to do anything else. Vicky slammed the door, pulled out a sledgehammer. Timmy fell over, blood gushing out of his forehead, and with him vomiting. Then the scene faded black. Timmy was crying this time. Timmy wakes up in his room, injured-free, and two floating things. They turn into his fairies and introduce themselves as Cosmo and Wanda. And being his fairy godparents, they said that if a human comes into his room, they'll turn him into a goldfish. Oh my god, and stay in a fishbowl when they brought with them. They tell Timmy he could wish for whatever he wants. He first wishes for friends, then introducing a Jane Chester. He then wishes to figure out why his parents hate him so much. Wanda doesn't grant the wish, but Cosmo screams, "Done!" Then a magic poof came out of nowhere. There's a memory of how his parents wanted him to be a girl, buying everything in pink and dresses. Disappointed with a boy and too cheap to buy boy things, the parents forced Timmy to wear the dresses and pink hat that he still wears. His parents think he isn't straight, which leads him to his constantly beaten up. Because they worry Timmy won't give them a grandchild. He learns that his teacher, Mr. Crocker, is a child molester, which is another suspicion why his parents don't think he is straight. Then his parents start calling him names. Cosmo and Wanda start to disappear, and Timmy wakes up in his room. The fishbowl is gone. Then Timmy sees that it's 7 a.m. and wants to know what is about to happen. He then asks, "Where's A.J. Chester?" His mom says, "I don't know anyone named A.J. or Chester. You've been passed out for several months now. You got to get out of the hospital a week ago." So the show, how the series, is all Timmy having a dream that he passed out. I really hope this didn't ruin your childhood, but it had to be told, or else you would have known the truth.